What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Info here, back on the video. We're back with another video on this channel. And today's video, of course, is just another random video. I want to talk about something real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. And today's video, of course, send out my thank you to the one and only Icon Sting, a WWE wrestler, AEW wrestler, TNA wrestlers, wrestler in general. If you guys do not know, the past couple of days, I think it was Sunday, if I might say, it was the AEW Revolution pay per view, the same pay per view that Sting debuted in AEW. Um, he had his final match as a official wrestler. Well, hopefully because Ric Flair and all that, but that's not here, that's not there. But till then, Sting, just had his final match for now, at least, hopefully he has final match. Hopefully this doesn't change his mind. But Sting did have his final match at um, at AEW Revolution in this year's 2024 AEW Revolution. Him and Darby Allin, they're both the tag team champions. They went against the Young Bucks, and it was a really fun match. Darby took a fucking glass to the back and shit, nearly died. It was fantastic. He got his two sons coming out here with the WCW Sting, two of the WCW, Sting, outfit or tires that he used to wear back in the day. It was from the NWO days, and then of course you got the WCW, American Sting type days. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And for that reason, yeah, alone, man. I mean, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And of course, he had a fantastic match. Him and Darby killed. They with the Young Bucks. They killed it too as well. Like I said, Darby Allin took a shot in fucking glass and shit. That was probably the spotlight of the night. They look like Sting that was about to lose. You got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, or how old he is, and then you got Ric Flair, how old he is. You know what I'm saying? Getting involved and and trying to prevent Sting from getting hurt. And both got super kicked it. You know what I'm saying? And then Sting comes back kicking out whatever Young Bucks special moves, whatever, and he gets back up like it's nothing, and he taps one of the Young Bucks out, and then of course Darby Allin and Sting walked out as AEW tag team champions, of course, and I believe, hopefully, and I pray to God that is Sting's final match because he just went up on top. He just went up on top. The crowd got their money. They were happy. It was a right booking decision. So shout out to Tony Khan for that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he decided to give Sting his final, wrestling, match and win it, like go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Give him that win because that would make a lot of people happy. And I'm glad he did that because that was the right call. So shout out to Tony Khan for that one, and shout out to Young Bucks and Darby Allin for putting on an amazing show to give Sting his final match. And of course, shout out to Sting too as well because he took some bumps too as well. As old as Sting is, he should not be taking those bumps. As old as he is, he should never take a bump like that. But the fact that takes bumps like that and just get up like it's no tomorrow, it goes to show you that he's really legit the definition of the icon. Like I think there's not no wrestler that is just as icon as Sting is. If there was like a wrestler that was just as icon as Sting, that's a flat lie. The only icon wrestler should be from here and forever should always be Sting because literally that his nickname is the Icon Sting because how iconic he is, how much he put in the work, throughout the years of him wrestling, from his young days to now his older days, and he still got it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he was still fighting. You know what I'm saying? Do all this other type of stuff despite whatever age he was in, right? He was young and old, man. It goes to show you that he's really legit the icon. And for that reason, yeah, alone, he got my utmost respect because taking bumps like that at this age and him just putting on good promos, he still got the moves. He's going on top ropes and shit at this age is just he got my respect, man. Just goes to show you that he's really the definition of the icon, and for that reason yeah, alone, yeah, he got my utmost respect, and and I'm happily and I'm honored to even watch his work throughout the whole entire years of me being on this earth, man. I'm so happy that I'm able to watch Sting's matches from the DVDs until his TNA run, his AEW run, and of course his WWE run. I'm so glad to watch a good wrestler and an amazing person like Sting because man, I guarantee you, if you ask every legend that has stood upon Sting, they'll tell you this. They'll say, man, that dude Sting, he's an icon, man. He's a hardworking, man that puts in the work, dedication. He'll put people over type shit. Like they go show. I'll tell you, if you ask any legend that has fought against Sting or talked about Sting, or hell, if anybody even mentioned about Sting, they'll tell you how much of a good person he is. And I bet he really is. I bet he really is a good person, a God blessing father figure. You know what I'm saying? Amazing human being. And I'm pretty sure we all know he's a great wrestler. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he is named the Icon. So I can't, I gotta give him my utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? And man, it sucks that he is going to retire, but at the same time, I'm glad he is because considering the age he is, I thought he was going to retire. I thought he was going to retire years ago after what happened to the whole WWE yesterday, where he messed up his neck, I believe, when it was a Seth Rollins match for the WWE Championship. It was a couple years ago. He messed up his neck to a point where he had to retire, and then he decided to say, "Fuck you, I'm coming back to wrestle one more time, making my one more run," and it was AEW, and he did it the right way, and he went out with a bang, and I'm glad he did that because at this point in age, what can Sting prove? He's already won multiple world championships throughout his whole entire life. He has nothing to prove. Literally, well, we all gonna sit back here. We're gonna sit back here to this day. You know, think about, what I'm saying. We're gonna sit back here and say, man, Sting is that wrestler named Sting, man, he really was an icon. Like we're all gonna look back and say he was an icon. So much hard work and dedication he put into this wrestling business, man. Goes to show you how much really good he is, man. And like I said, he got my utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed watching his last match at the AEW Revolution pay per view in 2024. It was really good. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It happened Sunday. If you guys don't know, I'm recording this on Friday, so yeah. But I know it took a while for me to get this video up, but I was doing other content, but there's no less that's nor here nor there. I just honestly want to give my give my big huge thank you to Sting for everything he has done because he is amazing. If I have not heard about Sting already at this point, y'all been living up the rock. I don't know what y'all been doing, man. Like Sting, literally, if you go type in Sting, you know how much good he is, man. He is past wrestling and is right now. Like if you have not heard about Sting right about now, what the fuck you been doing? You been probably living up the like fucking rock. Like I don't know what you been doing, but that's not here, that's not there, man. Like I said, I want to give my thanks to Sting for everything he has done, man. So many great matches that I can remember, so many iconic matches that I can remember, man. It was just so amazing, man. I mean, his last match was even more like it was so iconic because he won and kept the AEW Tag Team Champions with Darby Allin. Of course, they went out with the bang. He went out on top, and it was just amazing. And for that reason, yeah, alone, man, I'm glad that they pulled the trigger doing that because you don't want to see the fans so disappointing. You don't want that, and I'm glad that they gave Sting his final wish, his final match. His final win went out with a bang, and for that reason alone, he did it. So, yeah. So, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Sting, for everything you've done. So many memory matches that I would never forget, man. Like what you have done were so amazing. Like, I'll never forget the time he wrestled. He wrestled. It was let's see. Let's go back to like there was a DVD, right? I remember when I first watched Sting. It was a DVD. He was facing Vader, I believe, or was it Ric Flair? I think it was one of the two. He was facing Vader or Ric Flair for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. That's how I got my first glimpse of who Sting was. He was athletic. He had that paint mask that represented Sting, and of course he had the logo that has a scorpion, which of course scorpions they sting and they're one of the most deadliest species in the fucking world. So I want to mess with Sting, but and he used to put on an absolute fantastic show against Vader or Ric Flair, and I think he became WCW World Champion. That's how I got my first glimpse of Sting. and that's how I remember. I think it was around WCW, the early days when WCW was like kicking WWE's ass, but it's no here nor there. Another memory I'll never forget about Sting, you know what I'm saying, and well his wrestling skills was like, um, he you know remember the Battle Bowl, I think it was the Battle Bowl that WCW came up with. It was a two ring. You got one ring, you got the second ring together as one. You have two chances to stay in the ring. If you get thrown into the other ring, that means that you have one chance. If you get thrown out of the ring, you're out. It's kind of like a Royal Rumble, but you have two rings stick together. I think WCW called it the Battle Bowl. It was the first Battle Bowl, right? It was in WCW. It was in a DVD package, by the way. I remember Sting was one of the final contestants to compete in the Battle Bowl. It was him and Lex Luger. They were the only two left. Lex Luger at the time was WCW champion. Sting took him out, throw him on the rope, and won the first ever Battle Bowl. He won the first ever Battle Bowl, and the crowd went wild. I was super happy. I'm guessing Sting gonna win, right? It doesn't make sense. You could put Liger, that the masculine. You could put Lucas Liger in there to win, or Rick Rude to win that Battle Bowl, but Sting had to win. I don't think Vader was there. I'm not sure, but either way, though, that Battle Bowl was so good, man. It was so good, and I forgot the other person that could be in the Battle Bowl. It was the first ever black WCW champion. I forgot his name was. He said, "Damn, I forgot he could be in the Battle Bowl," and it was stacked, man. The Battle Bowl was really good. I really wish WWE can do that idea. Maybe a Battle Bowl type of Royal Rumble to where you have two rings and you got one ring thrown to the other, like the War Games type of shit. I feel like that would be interesting because you give the competitors more of a chance. You know what I'm saying? So they can toss out one time. I don't know. That's nor here, it's nor there. The Battle Bowl was great, man. Then there was this is one of my favorite ones. One of my top three favorite moments about Sting when it comes to wrestling. Yeah, it was a DVD package. It was him and Dusty Rhodes, which by the way, that's Cody Rhodes' father. They went up against the fucking the Road Warriors. Hawk and fucking, I forgot. It was Hawk and somebody else, but it was the Road Warriors, one of the greatest tag teams of all times. You know what I'm saying? And it was Sting and Dustin Rhodes go up against them. This was a. I look back at that match. I'm thinking to myself, this is a money making match, and this was for the championships that the Road Warriors had. And I was thinking to myself, they have to put them over. They have to give this moment. Imagine Sting and Dusty Rhodes as tag team champions. That would be amazing because a good star like Dustin Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes. He was a fantastic superstar. He was really good. You know what I'm saying? He's a fan favorite. And then you got Sting being a fan favorite too as well. So it kind of like thinking myself, maybe Sting and Dusty Rhodes should go in and take the tag titles away from the Road Warriors. But unfortunately, they didn't. They ended up winning by disqualification, I guess. But the match was still good, though. I just wish they may pull the trigger to give him that moment, and then you give it back to the Road Warriors because I feel like Sting and Dusty Rhodes as tag team champions, that would be really really cool. But that's nor here, that's nor there. Um, I was hoping maybe they would pull the trigger on that one when I watched back in the DVD, but I guess they didn't do it. Then there was another moment too as well. You remember that moment where the hype between Hulk Hogan versus Sting, the once in a lifetime match in the WCW, the build up between it when Sting was hanging up on a raptor, not talking, just staring at Hogan, say, "I want you with that title." The hype behind it was really really good, and I'm glad that the writers in the back was doing really good with Sting, and I'm glad that they actually want to get Sting the chance to defeat the NWO, put them in the reign of terror. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was hoping for, right? This was a DVD package, I remember. And man, they was building up Sting to be this guy to defeat the whole entire NWO. And then somehow the writers fucked the whole shit up, and then the match went wrong. And of course, you got Bret Hart had to get involved because we saw what happened. Hulk Hogan beat Sting 1, 2, 3 clean. He literally did the leg drop, beat him clean. Then Bret Hart came in and said, "No, you fast count." And then Bret Hart came in and basically just say, "Hey, no, restart the match." It was awkward. The build-up was fantastic, but Match itself was awkward, and it kind of flopped it, and it kind of ruined the feud. But it was my favorite part because like the build up, the character Sting, him changing and being this '90s guy, not this heroic American, Sting when he was back in the early '90s, and he's now in the late '90s. He's now done being nice. He's tired of being he's tired of being a nice guy. He wants to do his own thing, and I'm glad they built that up. It was really good too, as well, man. That's probably my favorite moment about Sting too, as well. Then he got another moment, of course, when remember WWE when Sting made his huge return against the Authority with Triple H being shocked. He pointed at Triple H and said, "I want you at WrestleMania." And then he caused the authorities to be fired, and John Cena ended up winning. I think Dolph Ziggler was the last one, and they ended up winning the whole authority versus the whole roster type of shit. And that was one of the most iconic moments about Sting. Like it was so good though. Unfortunately, WWE fucked it all up by not giving Sting that win and gave Triple H that win at WrestleMania instead of Sting. Makes no sense, but that's no here, that's no there. Then there was another moment we can't forget about TNA. Of course, I think one of my favorite moments about Sting was when him and Kurt Angle create the infamous the main event mafia. They created the main event mafia. Both Kurt and Sting came with this great idea to create the main event mafia, so that way that they can make Sting turn heel because Sting at that point was fan favorite, but they want to turn Sting heel so that way that he can get back to the healer Sting because it has been a very long time at that point in time that Sting was not like heel. He was all face throughout his whole entire career. He never once been heel, and I think this was the first time that he, to me in my eyes, that he became heel when they create that main event mafia. It was good, and then Kurt just decided to say, "Fuck it, I want the title. Fuck you, Sting." But it was so good though. That was like my favorite moment in TNA history. That what Sting did, it was really good. It was really really good, man. Of course, I can't forget about him and the whole entire Bully Ray, incident when he created the Aces and Eights. He put on a fantastic match against Bully Ray at that Slammiversary. They went to war, and I thought Sting was going to win, but then looking at Bully Ray's title reign, it was not going nowhere with Aces and Eights gets involved. But Sting put on a fucking show, despite the age that he was in at that time. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So that was really good too as well. He also put over RVD too as well. I remember when he put over RVD and RVD made his debut and he beat the Icon Sting. That was good too as well. That was one of my favorite moments. I can't forget about AEW, of course. I think one like this was probably his last match was probably the best thing that he ever did in AEW, in my personal opinion. But also his debut was really cool too as well. So I'll give AEW that one too as well. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's pretty much it. All my memories about Sting. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty more I could talk about in today's video, but I don't want to, ruin all that out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep y'all all in on it for a long time. All this type of stuff. I'm sure you guys have probably got something y'all want to see about. Y'all thank you to Sting. And all this type of stuff, but you know what I'm saying, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comment sections down below on how y'all feel about Sting's final match. What y'all thoughts on Sting's final match, and what is y'all memory of Sting as a wrestler, as a human, if you met him before, whatever, all this type of stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, once again, what I'm saying, that's pretty much it. As always, take care. I'm out. Peace. Thank you, Sting, for everything you have done for over 30 plus years or 40 plus years. I don't know how long his wrestling career was, but he had a longevity wrestling career, and it was really good. But none of that stuff, man. Thank you, Sting, for everything you have done. Wish nothing for the best of you after your retirement. Say God bless you and your family, and yeah, man, you really are a definition of an icon.
To the ones that told me to quit, look at me now. let me try.